play here is very vibrant. I think that there are elements of it that we can improve. For instance, the syncopation, the pulsating percussion, the rhythm sections. We have them down pat. Now, the message is going to be important, and then how we present ourselves as a brand. Now we have individuals trying to go into the foray to the US, sign with Kanye West, and that's not going to work.
Because no one climbs okay, Doris. I know. I have tried to warn him, but he won't listen. I'm really afraid for his life.
I shot in Ajah, one of the states, and it almost turned into a disaster. We had 5 cops with us, because when you go shoot in Nigeria, you have to have cops. We had 5 cops, and a kid almost got killed from a rival gang. I had to jump into the middle of it. Almost 100 people trying to kill one little kid, bleeding, with stones breaking his head. And the cops were not doing nothing. I had to start to scream and beg the cops to jump in. Before they jumped in, put the boy on a bike, and try to get the boy to the hospital. By that time, our actors had taken off, on the set. So you can imagine, then we couldn't go back. So you now have to find a way to edit the scene that it makes sense. So it's a disaster when it comes to that. Our cops, I had to set a police station to shoot the scene. I spent over 4 months working with the Nigerian police, writing all the letters of application, doing everything, paying the fees that you were supposed to pay. They asked me for the script. I sent them the Doctor Bello script. They checked everything, did the process. On the day I brought my crew of 35 people to shoot, that morning that I was given to shoot, and the particular police station that I was approved to shoot, when we got there that morning with a crew of 35, over 10 vans, and my actors, international actors that are always tweeting I'm in Nigeria right now. And the world is now at one village. You tweet anything now is on Facebook. 90 million people just saw it. And the guys, the actors are looking at me, and all of a sudden, Nigerian police says to me, "You can't shoot." And I say, "Why? This is my permit. This is the letter from the Lagos State Command Police. This is no, you can't. And you better get out of here. You have 5 minutes to get out of here." And so we have to live with all the international actors. We have to live with the entire crew. And I have to figure out fast, where can I create a police station in the next 30 years?
You will face your demons. A lot of people have tried.
Doctor Bello is Tony Abulu's 4th title project after Back to Africa, Crazy Like a Fox, and The American Dream.
My son, when you get to the top of the mountain, you will come to the gate of clouds. There and then, you can still change your mind. But the moment you cross into it, it will reveal to you your true destiny.
Let's take a break now, and when we return, we'll take a look at a report which reviews the proliferation of exploits contained in Nollywood.
As Nigerian movie makers seek ways to gain international recognition, it is not hard to notice the influx of sexually explicit scenes in some of the new movies. Some of the recently released movie trailers have generated controversies for containing scenes that cannot be referenced in this report, including nudity and well-detailed sex scenes. In their defense, the actors pointed to globalization and a desire to meet international standards as a motivation for concentrating on this feature.
Filmmakers are trying to make films to the standard of the international market, and that includes however you tell the romantic angle to filmmakers.
It's all about entertainment, and Red Hot is not just about that scene. That scene led to a lot of nonsense that happened in the movie, so it had to be that intense for you to understand the other events that followed up.
But it appears some of their predecessors do not share that idea.
The generation, the young people just don't think the way we do. I mean, I'm not comfortable with it, but you have to deal with it.
Maybe some of the producers have been pushed by that saying that sex sells, but I don't think also that sex alone sells, because there are some movies that have also done quite well without exposing everything. Don't forget that, don't deceive yourself, the movies are not selling any longer. So they try every trick to get people's attention.
The Film and Video Census Board says such films will not be allowed to circulate in the country, but it appears that not only are the producers of these movies taking advantage of online platforms, they also find a way of getting them into the open market. And the Vice President of the Nigerian Movie Marketers Association admits that movies with these features leave the shelves like hotcakes.
Yeah, I must tell you, it is what people will want to see. Definitely, if you're asking the impact on the market, definitely, I will tell you they tend to sell more.
The irony in this is the fact that a while back, the association banned the supply of Ghanaian films from their distribution network for mostly being characterized by the presence of obscene content.
What on good our people refer to as Ghana films here, it feels more like, sorry, permit me if I should use that language, more like a nuisance to our system here.
That put me off. We do respect the Ghanaian artists. The best of them. Suddenly watch the movie and not see them in the news.
Judging from the internet hits these movie trailers received, the old saying sex sells has once again been proven correct, but it has also shown that the once conservative industry is gradually taking another shape, leaving the populace to judge whether this is good or bad for the image of the industry and our society.
Finally, before we go, let's take a quick look at other trending entertainment stories. Singer Ego Obaro, simply known as Ego, has finally launched her debut solo album titled First Steps. The singer, who rose to fame as a backup singer for Afrobeat singer Lagbaja, treated guests at the weekly creative event held in Lagos with tracks of a new album and also signed autographed copies for early buyers.
You know, it takes time, a lot of factors, but we had to really work on bringing out something that had a high quality, that was worth the whole work and, you know, the wait, because even before I started, people had been asking when is the album coming out, when is the album coming out. So I just wanted to make it right.
Ajay also released her much-anticipated Words Ain't Just Enough debut album over the weekend. The singer, who had been touted as a leading vocalist in the industry, promoted the album via the new Google Hangout platform.
Oh, I wish that I didn't have a heart. I didn't have a heart. And I only don't feel this inside. I didn't have a heart. Yeah. Oh, I wish that I didn't have a heart. Now only don't feel this inside.
R&B singer Laolu Shebanjo has released his music video for his love song Love Before, featuring Lindsay. The video was shot in South Africa by Maxani Films and produced by Basic Music. And on the foreign scene, Iron Man 3 has stormed to the top of the U.S. box office with the second biggest ever opening weekend in the U.S. The comic book sequel, starring Robert Downey Jr., took an estimated $173.3 million across the weekend. Only 2012, The Avengers, which united Iron Man with fellow Marvel characters, had a bigger opening, taking $207.4 million when it opened last May. Iron Man 3, directed by Sean Block, is the final episode in the trilogy and follows Tony Stark's battle with terrorists. Downey Jr. is expected to reunite with fellow comic book characters Captain America, Thor, and the Hulk in the forthcoming Avengers sequel, which is scheduled to be released in 2015.